Space Marine 2, the sequel I've and the Warhammer 40k community have been waiting for over 13 years. It's been 13 years. The same community where if we were ever conquered by a super alien race, we would definitely be the first questioned and sentenced to the space gulags. But also the same community where if it has more than 2 legs or even just looks remotely different to your average human, will shoot, slash, maim, burn, and blow the hell up without a second of doubt.
Yep, there we go.
This is Space Marine 2. Hey travellers, are you ready to embark on a thrilling journey through the magical world of Teyvat? Genshin Impact, the incredible open world adventure game, just got even better. It's now available on Xbox Series X and S and Xbox Game Pass starting November 20th. So, if you've been waiting to dive in or come back, this is the perfect moment. Genshin Impact's arrival on Xbox brings a truly immersive experience to the big screen. With Game Pass Ultimate you can even play through cloud gaming, no downloads required, and your progress syncs seamlessly across PC and mobile. Plus, if you log in during version 5.2, you will unlock an exclusive reward, the Wings of Intertwined Fates glider. This update also introduces 2 incredible new characters. First, meet Chaska, a 5-star anemo warrior with a fascinating story and a unique combat style. Then there's Oaron, a 4-star electro archer with a pinpoint precision. And let's not forget about the 3 new regions, all packed with mysteries and adventure. The Ochkanatlan region, the Flowerfeather Clan region, and the Masters of the Nightwind region. Ready to join the adventure? Use this QR code to download Genshin Impact and start your journey today. If there wasn't enough, version 5.2 also brings the challenging new boss Tremblous Pabil, and the return of the fan favourite characters like Lini, Zongli, and Nuvoletti. Whether you love exploring, battling, or building your team, there's something for everyone in this update. And here's a little bonus to get you started. Use this gift code you see on the screen here to grab 60 Primo Gems and 5 adventure tips to level up your characters. Don't forget, links to download Genshin Impact are in the description and pinned comment down below. Whether you're new to the game or a returning player, there's no better time to explore the amazing world of Teyvat. Happy adventuring, travellers. Now let's get back to the video. Disclaimer, Warhammer 40k has a shit ton of lore, factions, history, races, religions, politics and more that if you're the average Joe, you're probably not going to understand even half of what is referenced, said or talked about. But if you love the idea of 8.5 foot tall gigachads of extreme muscle and severe hatred towards all alien and heretical life powered by extreme violence and murderous intent, then you're going to enjoy this video and you're probably going to enjoy this game. Space Marine 2, the sequel to, well, 1. Follows up from around 200 years to where we left off from the first game. Roll the quick recap.
Power sword.
Fuck you, Leandros. Okay, all caught up? Alright, let's go. Opening up with a cinematic to arguably the best effing thing about the Imperium of Man, the Death Watch. Stop. I know, you're going down into the comments to say I'm wrong, but you're not, okay? These guys are friggin' cool, and you're not changing my mind, they are the coolest fucking thing ever. Also, Firstborn Space Marines, they are cooler looking than Primaris. After being introduced to arguably one of the sexiest opening cinematics ever, we are plunged into the tutorial-esque start of the game, where we get to learn the mechanics, but also know where we are and what's going on. Tyranids, a race of aliens where evolution basically looked at insects and thought, yeah, but what if they were bigger, angrier, and had a severe case of the munchies, and so the Tyranids were born? These guys are essentially space locusts on performance-enhancing drugs. Their hobbies include consuming entire planets, biomass, and any poor fucker who thought they could outlast them with a bit of trench warfare. I mean, imagine being a guardsman. You already had the worst day ever because it's 40k, so every day is the fucking worst day ever. You're running low on caffeine, everyone around you smells like they haven't taken off their flak armor in weeks, you're on your last MRE of corpse starch, and suddenly you look up and the sky is literally falling. But it's not just any Skyfall. Oh no. It's raining tyranids. Huge, fleshy pods that look like someone took a xenomorph's worst nightmare and cramped the weirdness to 11. These things come crashing down like apocalyptic meteorites, and before you can even blink, they're splitting open, spilling out waves of bugs that are way too excited about turning your planet into their personal all-you-can-eat buffet. These aren't just random space rocks, no. These are living creatures, complete with tendrils, teeth, and a general kill fucking everything vibe. Imagine watching what looks like a comet, only for it to slam into the ground and suddenly birth a swarm of claws, teeth, and way too many legs for comfort. You barely have time to process the fact that your planet's atmosphere is now being decorated with alien flesh fireworks, and next thing you know, you're face to face with a wall of tyranids charging at you faster than your survival instincts can even kick in. The good news? You probably won't live long enough to regret being drafted. The bad news? You're about to get up close and personal with what can only be described as nature's version of a blender set to annihilate. And that's where you come in. You, as a badass space marine. The galaxy's bug spray. Armed to the teeth with chainswords, bolters, and a whole lot of hate for anything that doesn't worship the Emperor. Your job is to put these oversized bugs back in the ground, preferably in 1,000 pieces. Think of it as pest control, but in space. So, as you're hacking and slashing your way through the Tyranid hordes, just remember one thing. These little, and by little, I mean horrifyingly massive guys, don't stop, ever. It's like fighting a buffet line, but the buffet is your face. So we're fighting what can only be described as what makes Australia's wildlife look like My Little Pony. And we're cut off from our brothers to get a virus bomb fired to have any chance of saving this planet. Wait, did I say saving this planet? No, I mean just a slight, small, significant dint in the Tyranids invasion. Because these fuckers not only are already stupidly overpowered, but they are barely affected by humanity's equivalent of Chernobyl, the bubonic plague, and Agent Orange shoved into an artillery round. Oh yeah, that's right, a virus bomb in Warhammer 40k is basically the galaxy's way of saying, I'm tired of this planet's crap.
I'm gonna genocide bomb the whole planet!
It turns the atmosphere into a toxic soup of instant death, liquefying every living thing into goo faster than you can say, oops, was that important? And these death on legs adapted to it in around 36 hours or so, in one generation. Yes, that's right. All those deaths in only the initial start of the full-scale bug invasion only bought you a day and a half to regroup and fortify before they basically became immune and were ready for round 2, Electric Boogaloo. After firing off the closest thing the Imperium of Man has in their arsenal to one of Nurgle's farts, we are stuck fending off for as long as we can, only to realise we are actually our boy, the myth, the legend, Titus himself. Oh my fucking god. After blacking out, we are met with the realization we've been turned into a Primaris Marine, and have officially been allowed back into the Ultramarines after our service in the Death Watch. After realizing we now have more muscle mass and height, we are met with death metal and Christianity personified into a role, the Chaplain. A space marine, motivational speaker, and anger management therapist all rolled into one, except instead of calming people down, they rev you up to hate heretics and aliens even more, while wielding a giant skull-covered mace and quoting the Emperor like it's a rock concert.
Burn the heretic!
We're now a blueberry toilet seat again. We meet up with Akaran, the current captain of the Ultramarines' second company and master of the watch. The guy who I can't decide who he reminds me of more. Willie from The Simpsons or Scout from Deep Rock Galactic. After getting briefed that our virus bomb did diddly squat, our first mission is to get these defense guns operational and protect them in pushing them back, while we evac the critical assets and personnel from Kadaku, which are mostly Adeptus Mechanicus, which are basically a cult of tech-obsessed nerds who worship machines like holy relics, constantly mumbling prayers to their micro microwaves while slapping on more bionic limbs, becoming more metal than man. If it's got wires, gears or data, these guys are ready to praise the Omnisire and call it divine intervention. An emperor forbid if they find a toaster, because they're most likely going to fuck it.
I'll be there as quickly as I can!
Here, we're introduced to our squad we will be taking command of. Asian Homelander and Steve Harvey without the mustache, and another squad who will be doing their own missions in the background. After getting dropped into a hot zone currently being defended by our puny little Cadians,
Cadia broke before the guard did.
we are finally playing the main campaign. Me and my good friend Tom had the game running okay while Liam was struggling to get the game to work. So, we both decided we would play the first mission as long as possible while we were waiting for Liam to figure out what was going wrong. This definitely did not bite us in the ass later down the line. After realising I haven't been this excited and had fun in a campaign of a game in a very long time, and my inner nerd having an orgasm. No!
Yes! Mate, look at them, they're everywhere.
Get out of here!
No, I shall hold it off. Come on, don't leave a man behind.
I'm still standing!
Oh my god, look at this thing. Where am I looking?
Up in the sky!
Oh my.
We had so much fun, in fact, we accidentally ended up completing the first mission.
This is what the Emperor intended, for me to slay anything with more than 2 fucking legs!
And arms.
And arms!
Oh, whoa. Oh, I thought I was going to get to shoot.
Let us relish the sight of those vile ships
look at that.
burning.
That is a big boy. That thing there. Wait. Oh, that's 4 shots. Oh my. Oh wow.
Oh, I think
Oh.
I came a bit.
Well, we did it. What did we do? We just did what we were
something
told and we
good.
did it.
After waiting for some time and taking in the scenery of this room a bit far too much, our boy Liam, aka Bronson, was finally here.
Bronson!
So we got back to playing the first mission again, only to find out I somehow had even more fun the second time.
Save me, brothers! Save me!
Volley to me! Where's that fucking button?
Oh my god, you got a dummy thick ass, Bronson. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it is
Look at his
wiggle,
ass,
like-
he's got nothing covering it. You just see straight up
Boing, fucking
spandex
boing.
on fucking cheeks. Oh my god.
In some instances, the harassment may be verbal.
Word around the offices, you've got a fat cock.
Oh
He's got
my
multi-melters
god.
on the... I didn't even notice he had multi-melters on the side.
Yeah. I don't
Oh.
think they get to use those,
He's gonna shoot again, isn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh my god, yes. Only for our hoods to disappear during the final act, and eventually the game crashing. I've got no hood.
Neither have I.
So after realising we will have to do that a third time, we basically became veterans at this point of this entire map. Because of Liam's launching joining issues, we realised that mine and Tom's expert memory of the first mission could help us speedrun to the end just in time for Liam to join in to finally complete it. Success! We finally did the first mission altogether. It only took around 2 hours. This guy died from the other squad in the background, and it's here we find out how co-op operations operate, which I like. Anyway, on to mission 2.
Shot him in the head. Get on, Phil.
We find out this stubborn bastard got his mechanically enlarged dick stuck in a toaster and refuses to leave until he's climaxed. but in all seriousness, he's actually refusing to leave until he has some data, so we need to get both out. Our smart ass has figured out we can burn the tides, Vietnam style, by blowing up some Prometheum tanks. So Titus commands an extra squad doing that for us while we go retrieve the much needed data. We're introduced to more cool stuff to use and more horrific alien filth to kill in the name of the Emperor. Like these little shits.
Oh, you got me fired.
I shot him in the head, I shot him, I'm shooting. Did I kill it? Holy shit.
You fucking shot his head off. Oh my god.
I don't even want to look. Yep, still see that, man.
After you, mate. Grenade.
For the Emperor!
Right, get the stay with him. Stay with him.
Data transmitted. Let's get out of here. Oh fuck.
Oh yeah!
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Never really liked that guy anyway.
I shall be glad to be rid of these trivial duties.
Yep. Very trivial.
Well, Chaos are here. Didn't really see that coming. Turns out that toaster fucker Nozick was head of an important project for a new weapon. With him, ironically now burnt toast, we now need to find this guy. With Tracker in hand, we questioned what was on that ship. But if you played Space Marine 1...
Chaos Team!
Shut the fuck up, the Aldron! You might have an idea what it is. With a brief talk with our chaplain and his concerns, we jump into Mission 3. More cool stuff to kill with a cool ass fuck background, with some spooky scenes dashed in. Oh, that one is stuck. Yeah, he's stuck. Anyway, oh look, more cool things to kill. After more bug squashing, we find out where our boy Luz is, and a bit more. Turns out the microwave lickers have been tampering with the same thing that got Titus thrown into the Death Watch and suspected of heresy in the first game.
You will submit.
Just as we try to find out more, the Tyranids decide to take a page out of the Kamikaze instruction manual and damage the reactor core. Luckily, we defend it and report back to our happy chappy captain.
Give me a tactical overlay of the city.
Captain!
A minute.
The Adeptus Mechanicus must be stopped.
What?
If they trigger the weapon, the results could be catastrophic.
Well, I'm out, dude.
Scotsman wasn't having any of it and sent us on our way to find Luz. And we're plunged into the thick of it.
Get out of my head! Get out of
We are told we have to help Cadians cross the bridge, but first we have to deal with a Nerophrobe halting the assault. After dealing with that floating meatball that throws psychic tantrums and trauma into your brain, we regroup with Valorous, who offers us a ride in his help. I'm sure he will be a valuable asset into us finding Luz. Oh. Looks like Chaos has finally revealed themselves to us, which is fun, because I was looking forward to something new to kill anyway.
I killed one! I fucking killed one!
Specifically, the Thousand Sons. Think of them as that group of overachievers in high school who took their studies a little too seriously and ended up turning themselves into living hoover bags of dust obsessed with magic and the Mummy movies. It's here that this meme needs to be said now. Make it make sense. I don't get it. It's at this moment our boy Tom had to go and our boy James could finally join in on the fun. With Steve Harvey calming down after finding out he lost his mustache, we finally find out where Luz is hiding and we gotta save him from the chaos. After saving him and dealing him the bad news that his toaster tag teaming companion is fried to a crisp, we head back to the battle barge, only to get annoyed of what they are doing with the artifact, only for Titus's identity to finally be realised. With our concerns with the artifact and the new weapon, we think it's best to warn our chapter master Calgar about the whole situation. Turns out a hive tyrant is blocking any way of getting in touch, and we gotta get that message inside that relay to Calgar. After getting a little pep talk from our chaplain and giving him a show of nightmare fuel, along with giving some to ourselves,
Squad broken!
we embark on Mission 5. With that short epic speech from James, we descend into tension, getting stronger the more of Titus's past is revealed. As we land, we're soon reminded why we love this universe of Warhammer 40k and our inner nerds already overstimulated. Bear witness to an epic speech by our fellow Cadians on top of a fucking Baneblade! Hey, this place is from the trailer, isn't it? Just when this game couldn't get any more epic, it does. Oh fuck no, not the guardsmen! With tensions brewing more, Asian Homelander here decides to release out his anger in style.
Damn it.
Oh, I've gone off and done my own thing.
Oh god. That was tough. Oh.
Don't worry guys, it's my moment to shine.
I love that they've done that though. It shows that it's like not all about Titus being a badass. It's like showing how badass Space Marines.
Oh my god, what am I doing?
Oh shit.
No! Oh. I haven't got a pistol. I'm gonna die, aren't I?
We got you.
Thanks, bitch.
I'm just gonna be a bit annoyed at you.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, Titus.
Okay, that is definitely, he's definitely racist, because he gave fucking Liam a big pep talk and I just got a death stare.
Previously.
Explain yourself.
Need I justify my hatred?
You need justify your recklessness.
The traitors have a debt to me.
And you would throw away your life to collect?
Death is my duty.
Your duty is to the Emperor. You will die when and where he so chooses, not over some personal vendetta. Do you understand?
Don't mean this, Bonson. I love you.
Lieutenant, you
Come on, boy. We'll have a bum later.
Oh my god! Just before, we had to defend the relay by a relentless force of hunger for our sweet Imperial arse cheeks, while the Hive Tyrant gets a chained sword in whatever orifice resembled its filthy Xeno butthole.
Ah, he fell off!
He died! Despite doing a joint epic mission of alien genocide, Homelander over here still isn't happy. And just before you forget we're in Warhammer 40k somehow, here's some grimdark for you. Mass suicide. Oh, that's dark.
God, they are so sticking to like they are.
Oh my god. When you come, but she keeps on sucking. Sadly, the landline gets hacked and causes more drama between the squad. Luckily, Steve saw through her lies, or should I say his.
How did you know? I was a boy on Calf when the word bearers attacked.
Wait, when was the Battle of Calf? You old bastard. Well, now that we need to get to lose and destroy that unknown heretical thing, Gajo has an idea.
We should push it somewhere else!
With the chaplain having a hissy fit of his own dealing with us three, we finally assembled to the launch bay for the assault.
They will break, and they will fall. Sons of Gilliman, for the glory of Ultramar! For the glory of Ultramar!
Time for another monumental speech by
much
boss.
brothers. Our captain's words need no further embellishment. I will speak only of practical concerns. the heretics will employ absolute deception. You will be assaulted by lies and illusion.
Join the ranks.
The only true ground you will find down there will be each other. Trust only your brothers and your instincts. Now go forth and lay waste to our enemies. For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
Thank you, James, for another epic speech. And with that epic entry, time to fuck shit. Oh. With beacon set, the sword of Atreus strikes with true vengeance and power. Homelander's plan of Ram paid off. As we finally reach the dig site, we further make our way down to Luz, and we further uncover what truly lies beneath our feet. James! That's fucking Necrons. That's fucking Necrons.
That absolutely is Necrons. 100%.
Oh!
Right, it'd be Necrons, isn't it?
Oh, I can't wait to show.
Go, brothers, go!
Liam.
Forward for the Emperor!
No, Liam, listen.
Take a moment.
Come over here. Liam, come over here now. What is on that door on that pyramid over there? It's the Necrons, my brother.
So I was just saying to Phil then, what if this crystal isn't actually like warp sorcery shit, it's a shard of a Catan?
Oh, this is so
this little one looks right to the left of you.
Oh yes. Oh my god.
Were these things not destroyed? Preserved
Oh.
for study. The Martian precinct goes too far.
Oh.
That's one of the Necron centipede things.
Yes. Oh yeah, it's the fucking Necrons. Forever in their slumber until the time is right to wake up. Who are the Necrons, you ask? Well, time for another history lesson, Jimmy. The Necrons are basically ancient Egyptian robots with a serious grudge and way too much time on their metal hands. These guys were once living beings, but they traded their souls for immortality and ended up as cranky undead skeletons trapped in Terminator bodies. They've been napping in their tombs for millions of years, only to wake up crankier than someone without their morning coffee, and now they're here to take back the galaxy and more. Imagine if your toaster got tired of making your breakfast and decided to vaporize you with laser beams instead. That's the Necrons. Cold, calculated, and the embodiment of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories fusion of these two movie franchises. After geeking out to the possibility of green-eyed Arnolds, we go deeper to find Luz, only for zombie emo over here to show himself and lose his temper a bit that Luz is too smart for his magic tricks. Oh shit.
Oh dear.
Oh, you're finishing him. Yes, go on, James. Never mind.
And so, to the final act. Titus, the heretic. Assistance. Attack this at once.
With our poor Cadians corrupted, we can only but march on to our captain. Our final mission's set. We need to destroy the warp rift and retrieve the company's standard. And now, for one of the most epic moments that got my Warhammer dick harder than a power fist punching through ceramite.
Forward. Standard. It lies crumpled in the dirt like a rag.
Poor old trouble.
We fight! Brothers, assemble around the standard! Victory or death! Yes! Victory or death!
The boys ready?
I'm ready.
Yes!
In the name of the Primaris.
Oh god, I just can't.
Oh my god, yes.
If we die with vengeance on our heads.
Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. No!
I'm just Darius. I don't even see Darius.
Darius! He has fallen! There is no end to them!
The marine right in front of me was there on the floor.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. He's carried. He's like pulling it back.
Oh my god.
Barney's killed out. Barney's killed out.
Oh!
It's fucking Galga!
Yes! Oh, I'm so happy.
Lord Calgar.
Lieutenant, I received your message. Brief me.
With one final plan to close this warp drift, we march for glory. This is the final battle. With the second final key in sight, we march. Minigun deep throat death at hand. The final push to go with a fellow dreadnought.
Go on, big boy. Oh shit, on the left.
Oh, he just got taken down.
Feel my wrath.
One more key to turn. It's time to end this and save Calgar.
Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Boys, we're gonna fight with Calgar.
Getting stabbed, getting shot now, but we're getting finished.
Oh.
Our brothers, I hear
Oh
them.
my god.
Do not trust your senses.
The final boss battle is here, and my butt has been clenched for the past 30 minutes. I am ready to kill this heretical filth and to end this once and for all.
Coming.
Brotherhood, courage, honor. We prevailed in the name of the Emperor. With brotherly love set upon one another of our victory, we are deemed elsewhere for more important matters with the chaplain himself.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
I will show no mercy.
Got fat.
And just before anyone is confused why I said that, let's rewind shortly, shall we?
I hope we see Leandros.
I have a theory, but I don't want to say it in case it ruins.
OKais reactor.
Do you think he's
Still running.
You what?
Let's hope the machine
Do you think
spirit
he's the
has it under
heretic?
control.
I think he's the
A
chaplain.
meltdown will be catastrophic. We'll disable it
That'd be
once we
pretty
have the
cool.
data.
Because like he's a goody two shoes, isn't he?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And he just gives off that vibe like he's met Titus before.
Yeah.
Damn, I should have been a detective or something. And with that bombshell, that was the campaign of Space Marine 2. It was great and I thoroughly enjoyed myself, better than the first games in every way, but a few gripes of mine. For starters, if you progressed through the campaign and you weren't the party leader with friends like I was playing Asian Homelander, none of your progress is saved. Your campaign progress is tied to whoever was the party leaders. So if you want to replay specific missions, you would have had to have been the party leader yourself. Otherwise, you can't play them and have to replay the whole campaign again. So if you want to continue where you left off, you have to plan it accordingly with your friends and have the same party leader. Harder if you're in your 30s with jobs and families, or play it all over again, solo, or as a party leader with a new batch of friends. Vehicles? Turrets? Anything?
Nope.
All infantry combat, which is fine, but it felt like a cop-out. You're even teased with a tank in that one mission, and all it is an in-game cutscene from A to B. Nothing more. Not even a little turret stage. Fighting against tyranids to get to the end of the bridge? No? Speaking of turrets, remember when you could do this in the first game? That would have been cool. Anyway, speaking of cutscenes, although beautifully made, a good chunk of the gameplay is just that. Pre-rendered or in-game cutscenes. Not a gripe when it's probably some of the best cinematic pieces of Warhammer 40k visual media ever seen, right up there with Astartes. It's a very small, minor gripe. I don't really care that much about it. The visuals are absolutely stunning, and the opening with the Deathwatch kill team is my personal favourite. Pure perfection. Another gripe is the lack of variety of enemies. There should have been more variants. Where are these guys? Once you start going through the missions, combat sadly starts feeling the same unless at a certain point in the game a new enemy is added into the mix for plot/campaign status. But then it quickly loses its excitement when it just falls in line with everything else and just becomes a norm again. However, despite those gripes, I thoroughly enjoyed it. There is also a replayability value there if you fancy a go at all three of the main characters of your squad with their different unique abilities. 8 out of 10. I really liked it. Now, onto the co-op. I really like how they've been designed from a storytelling perspective. They are aligned with the main campaign. They focus on a different squad of AI/characters within the story that do their plot/story progress on the side, unseen from the main campaign. But this time, you get to play them and see how their part in the story played out. Knowing how certain events happened and why from the eyes of this new squad is a nice touch of storytelling that I hope future games take note of. The added bonus to it is you have a lot more freedom of choice. You have all 6 classes to choose from, play around with, customize and level up. Everything weapons wise is unlocked from the get-go, so freedom of choice and chance to experiment isn't locked behind a leveling tree. What you do unlock however is customization and upgrades for your weapons and gear. Is the co-op fun? Yeah. Is it a bit of a slugfest after you complete the full set of missions linked to the campaign? That totally depends on what you personally like. I enjoyed myself, but I don't see myself really ever replaying them again other than to play with friends for a nice chill sesh here and there. If grinding away against endless swords of AI is your thing, with games such as Darktide, then this is right up your alley. I've already sunk enough hours into Darktide, however, to do it all over again. I just can't do it again. What co-op does need, however, is a horde/wave mode, kinda like the zombies in Call of Duty. It'd be also pretty cool to do some Imperial Guard co-op missions too, like a squad of 16 or 32 against waves of tyranids holding off positions for as long as possible until the Space Marines arrive. Kinda like the Rush game mode in Battlefield. I think co-op needs more stuff like that. Also a versus co-op mode like in Left 4 Dead, where you have 3 players of Space Marines trying to do the campaign with 3 other players playing as enemies, the tyranids, or even Chaos would be such a fun time. 7 out of 10. It's fun, but it needs more for me to want to keep playing it. Now, for the PvP. Eternal War. This is personally my favourite aspect of the game. Despite its current bare-bones structure, play as Space Marines or as Chaos. Leveling and unlocking is custom to the usual stuff you see in games such as Call of Duty. Level up, unlock a new gun or new item and new gear, play away. It is, however, a lot more grindier to gain XP and points for skins and customization items than it is in the co-op counterpart, which can be challenging for some but rewarding for others. There are already some very overly powered metas in game. One of my personal favourite is blinding them with this monstrosity up from above, watch as they think they are safe only to get slam dunked on by my Thunderhammer. If you're going against high levels and the majority of your team is low levels, you're going to 9 times out of 10 have a very bad time, because the way I see it is, if you don't have stun grenade unlocked, I automatically think I have an advantage over your sorry ass. Only 3 maps, all that are accustomed to the free game modes: Annihilation, which is basically team deathmatch, Seize Ground, which is domination, and Capture and Control, King of the Hill. With the 3 maps knowledge is essentially an advantage at this point if you've played longer than others. Their design, look and feel is very symmetrical. It extremely reminds me of Gears of War 1, 2 and 3's multiplayer map design. There are no advantages to which team/spawn you're on. Everything spawn and level design wise is balanced, with the added benefit of not witnessing Adderall addicts tweaking locking onto different cover every millisecond. You get to play as the classes right off the bat just like co-op, which again is a nice touch. It doesn't make it feel too grindy in how you want to go to get your particular playstyle. They are all balanced and have counters from one another to make it fair. Yeah, some classes in particular with their special abilities can have an unimaginable huge success rate when pulled off right. From playing as the Vanguard and roundhouse kicking them into oblivion when you grapple hook at the speed of light into their face, to exposing enemies on a point with your assault special, which makes them take more damage, perfect for a cheeky double nade to be thrown at their feet, to defeating the purpose of the sniper class and making it, ironically, the best close range class instead. To another favourite of mine, holding a points entrance with the equivalent of a delete button that melts anything stupid enough to wander through in the palm of my hands. Yeah, you don't do that with a double melter. You just don't do that. You don't do that. You don't fucking do that. How do you not understand? You don't do that either. Oh, fuck! Disclaimer, the single and multi-melter guns are some of the most unpredictable, inconsistent shit in the game. One minute you're firing dangerous farts from the fucking sun and melting armor and bone away in an instant. The next you might as well be giving someone a tickle attached to an epilepsy warning. All in all, very fun. Challenging, but rewarding. 9 out of 10. I truly do hope they expand on it though, otherwise I can see it eventually dying for me too. I would love it if they went the Titanfall route and made the team sizes bigger. I would love to see enemy and friendly AI battling it out, such as Imperial Guard and fellow Space Marines fighting against cultists and Chaos Marines. First game had 8v8 with Dreadnoughts. We only have 6v6. Also the Tyranids and the Thousand Suns. Where are they? Alright, that was Space Marine 2. Few things before I go that I would love to see in the game in no particular order. Bring dismemberment and gore into Eternal War. Buff the melter guns. Campaign DLCs for Titus and the Death Watch, Chaos, Tyranids and Imperial Guard. A Horde wave mode for co-op. New game modes for Eternal War like Rush from the Battlefield games. Larger scale maps with larger team sizes and with AI. More weapons. Please, just give me a damn shotgun. Give me this guy's shotgun, please. More customization, especially for the Chaos Space Marines. A galactic conquest mode for single player, co-op, or even for PvP like in events or something like in the OG Battlefronts. Make Tyranids a playable faction in Eternal War. But lastly, but more importantly, like I said earlier, introduce bigger scale for everything on PvP. Maps, team sizes, introduce AI into the battle. It right now doesn't feel that much like 40k. It feels bare bones. Fun, I'll give it that, fun, but bare to the point it almost feels like a Halo Online match but with a 40k skin slapped on. Make it feel like 40k. I want to witness PTSD in space, man. I really do. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you again to Genshin Impact for sponsoring this video. Download the game now using the links down below and claim your exclusive rewards today. Thank you all to my wonderful patrons and channel members, and I shall see you in the next one.